Hello everyone, welcome back. It's me, Clarissa, timely as ever, and today we are finishing my house on Skylark as I turn it into the Stardrop Saloon from Stardew Valley. If you haven't already, you can check out part 1 of this makeover here or linked in the description. While you're poking around there, maybe go ahead and like, subscribe so you don't miss my next video. We are designing 5 rooms today, which is why I'm a little behind on uploading, but time's a-wasting, so let's jump in with the storage room first. In the saloon, this room can be found kind of behind the arcade. Since that layout doesn't really work for the layout of our Animal Crossing houses, it makes the most sense to me to put this room in the basement. My strategy when decorating her room, I'm sure you'll notice throughout this video, is just to dump a bunch of stuff in the middle and then eliminate what pieces I immediately think won't work. This time that kind of backfires and I have to go back to square one. Whenever I get stumped on a design, I just look back at the reference pictures for guidance. So I refocus here on the wooden barrels and oil barrels specifically. I tried to mimic that arrangement just as it is in Stardew, along with those wood piles in the back, and then layer other items around those base elements to give this a realistic storage room vibe. I add a safe here, kind of as an Easter egg for a secret object in the storage room. No spoilers, but if you know, you know. I still needed a dedicated spot for my DIY bench, and this seemed like the perfect place for it. I really like how the pirate rug works here too. If you don't look too closely, it just looks like a dirty old rug, too worn for the bar, but no one has got around to taking it to the dump. I wanted the room to look full and cluttered, but to still have kind of a story to every piece. Not much else to say here. A storage room is a pretty simple concept, and I've definitely seen it before, but I love that it now has a Stardew twist. And that's that. I like the way the lighting looks in here with all of the lights off. Kinda creepy. I wouldn't want to be Emily having to fetch something from down here on a late shift at the saloon. Next up is the arcade. The lobby floor is honestly so cute for an arcade, but I am doing the Star Drop Saloon arcade, which has wood flooring, so I'll have to deal. This one was so easy because I had all of the right elements for it. 2 arcade games, vending machine, a pool table, and a blue couch and a red couch. The arcade in the saloon has table and chair sets in each corner, but frankly, I didn't have table and chair sets that I really liked in my inventory. I could have ordered some or craft some, but I really like the pinball machines and the dartboard. I'm trying to balance what's true to Stardew with what I like and what looks good. Now there's supposed to be a red rug here, but all of my red rugs were kind of ugly. The yellow rug is probably my favorite in the game, and I really like this bold primary colors kind of scheme in here. The last thing I added to stay true to Star Drop is a TV. There should be a console with a TV on that south wall, so I figured a wall-mounted TV would be so cute without making a big footprint, and I love how the sound of the TV completes the ambiance of the room. Now, final touches are some diner stools, wooden stools, and that about wraps it up. I love this room. It looks like a great place to go on a date with Abigail or play a round of pool with Shane. Now this next room is the only one I've kind of completely made up. Blasphemy, I know. But here's the thing, you can buy meals at the saloon, so where is the kitchen? So I'm making a kitchen to go in the back room behind the bar. I want this to be a big, almost industrial restaurant kitchen. Lots of counters, full to the brim with kitchen appliances, and a big, warm, wood-fired pizza oven. have this habit of just lining the walls in a room with big stuff, and it always ends up looking awkward, not at all like a lived-in space. This layout was definitely unconventional, but I love how it turned out. Once I got this layout sorted out, the decorating was so fun and easy. If Animal Crossing has given us anything, it's kitchen gadgets. I didn't think to do this until later, but I actually went ahead and hung up a rubber apron to the right of the doorway here. Using clothes as decor is truly unrivaled. I can't believe how great this room turned out. One of the things I treasure about Animal Crossing is the unexpected ways you can interact with the furniture items, and they make a room feel so real. From the whir of the mixer to the crackling of the wood-fired oven, I can really put myself in this room. Catch me after my shift. On to the next room. In the Stardrop Saloon, one of the rooms behind the bar is a dining room. I always assumed it was Gus's personal dining room, but since this is going in the western wing of my house, I was thinking of it more as a private dining space, a room you could rent for special dinners or larger groups. I picture this earnest attempt at being nice or fancy, but all the decor is actually a touch stuffy and outdated. The kind of taste I would honestly expect Gus to have. The main elements of this room are a dining table with a chair on each side, a big grandfather clock, and an assortment of plants. There's a big green rug here too, some wall candles, and that's about it. Pretty simple, but a lot to build on. That being said, I really struggled with this room. I thought I would mainly use Turkey Day decor as kind of a style anchor, but I was so picky about all the shades of brown, not quite matching the flooring, that doesn't quite match the walls, that doesn't quite match the other furniture items, that I just couldn't make it work. I try several combinations of tables, chairs, rugs, floors, wallpapers, fireplaces, the list goes on, until I finally found something that I was happy with. I really like this brown and white theme that I ended up with. I'll go ahead and pop the creator code for this cable knit design up here and also in the description. It is so versatile and I use it literally everywhere. Right about here, I realized that I had the layout all wrong, and the window is kind of supposed to be behind the table. So after I fixed this, everything really falls into place, and I finally started to actually like this room. Now there's supposed to be a grandfather clock to the left of the window, but honestly I was a little disappointed in the color options for the antique clock. To save floor space, I use this wall clock as a stand-in, and I actually think it matches the aesthetic I was going for really well. I truly love this mint green fan. I love that it makes the plants kind of billow around and it makes a room feel so alive and organic. Honestly, one of my favorite items and a little underrated if you ask me. I honestly went from 0 to 60 on liking this room. It was starting to feel really like a drag, but it ended up being my favorite room in the house by the end of it. I'm in love with all the little details. The swaying plants, the amber pitcher, the calming lullaby on the Lily record player. Mentally, I am here. Last but not least, let's tackle Gus's bedroom. So because this room is so big, I figured why not give him a whole attic apartment. The east side of this room will follow the in-game room, bed, couch, table, TV, that's about it. And then I'll see if I can fit a dining room, kitchen, and bathroom into the other half. I'm gonna let you watch for a bit while I try to work some magic here. I really love this layout for a bathroom. If you want a bathroom but don't want to dedicate an entire room to one, this might be something to try. This little kitchen is so tiny, but I figure Gus is constantly eating leftovers from the kitchen downstairs, so he probably doesn't do a whole lot of cooking up here. I didn't have many purple wallpapers in my inventory or catalog, but I was lucky enough that Nooks was carrying this one. I'm just not a big purple fan, but this was a detail I wanted to keep true to Gus's bedroom. Okay, so right about here, I lose about 45-ish minutes of footage, mostly customizing. Just to catch you up, I switched out the simple panels so they could match the walnut variation of the Ironwood kitchenette, and I changed up the flooring. Other than that, you didn't miss too much. Here is the code for the green plaid. You can find it down below as well. And here's the final result. I wanted to strike that perfect balance between items being well coordinated but still feeling a bit haphazard and eclectic. I think Gus probably wouldn't be too concerned with style, so I wanted to reflect that in the decor I chose. Mostly utility, not too fussy, just humble and comfortable. I like to imagine Gus eating dinner on the couch while he watches TV, working on the saloon's finances at his kitchen table, or unwinding in a bath after a long day behind the bar. I think this is definitely an upgrade to what he has in Stardew. I mean, at least now he has a bathroom. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have stuck around to see all 5 of these rooms made over, you are a champ. I hope this journey gave you a ton of ideas to bring to your house. What did you like? What did you hate? What room is your favorite? I'll see you in the comments. Next week will be a little bit smaller in terms of ambition, but I hope you'll join me as I make a graveyard. After that, who knows what will come next? The rock quarry, Cindersap Forest, the Fisherman's Beach? You tell me. See you next week.